Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Hey!
Good morning.
Tarp Report with Sam and Jess, episode 138.
138.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, I came in with weird energy, so you're welcome.
You always say that.
What?
And your jokes aren't funny and
Nope.
blah, 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 blah,
Nope,
blah.
I'm trash. I'm bad. Oh, and my mic's not tight. Oh, man.
Why is it doing that?
Because it's like untightened or whatever.
Untightened.
That's
It's
fine.
not tight because it's untightened.
Yeah, I've never. Are you supposed to? Is untightened? Somebody untighten this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
a word.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny that you said it's not tightened because it's untightened.
It's not tight because it's untightened. Yeah, that is the thing to say.
Right.
It's technically the truth.
Right. You're not wrong.
That's the number one cause of things not being tight is
Right, because they're
untightness.
untightened.
Everybody knows that.
Comment court.
All right.
Hey, Sam. This is from Opie. Will you
Wait, which one's Opie?
I don't know.
Okay.
Opie.
Yeah.
You know Opie.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Sam.
Uh-oh.
Will you please share some of your favorite Reddit subs?
Oh.
Nice question.
That is a good. I'm not a huge Reddit guy. Obviously, like the Olympia Reddit is a place I exist. You know what's weird? There's this video game No Man's Sky that I don't really play that much anymore, but I'm like kind of fascinated by. I like the No Man's Sky subreddit. I should start playing No Man's Sky again. A video game called Nine Kings that I'm really into right now.
So just like video game subs.
No, there's like other ones too. Let me think. I like the Worn Over Time. Do you know that one? Things that like get worn down over time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's like it'll be like a door handle in like Ireland that's been used for
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's just like gold now where it used to be.
Yeah. Or like a fire pole that's like skinnier in the middle now from all the
Yeah.
firemen sliding down it. I can't remember the name of that subreddit, but I like that. The recovery ones, I like those, like the recovery, and there's like a 12-step one that I like. Even though those ones, it's kind of funny because like a lot of the things that pop off are like pretty controversial subjects. Like that's what kind of kills me sometimes about it. Is it like...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Do you read the comments?
Sometimes. And then also stand-up shots and stand-up, but just to post there.
Yeah.
And I only do that maybe once every like 4 or 5 months because I should be more active on YouTube and Reddit.
Fucking Bo Johnson, that's his, he is
On Reddit?
always.
Yeah.
Like I'll be just scrolling and there's just Bo.
Bo's smart.
Yeah. And it always has thousands of upvotes.
Yeah, see, when I do post on Reddit, a lot of times in the stand-up thing, if I have a video that pops off, it'll do very well. But I don't do it that much, and I should. So,
Opie, thank you for asking me.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorites is "What is this worth?" which is kind of where it's like people just like will find something and then they'll be like, "How much money am I going to make off of this?"
Yeah.
Basically, it's just like.
It's just somebody holding up a bag of fentanyl.
What? No.
No, okay.
Like
not
fun
that.
stuff.
Oh,
I don't
fun
know. Stuff that they find or like they're like, I found this at an auction, but I think it's I think it's from the 1800s. And everyone's like, that's not an 1800. And then someone's like, that's worth $1 million.
Yeah, I like that.
Like I love to be in the comments. Like that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Dane he just reads Reddit. Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't read the comments. Like he just reads like the post.
Yeah.
And then he keeps scrolling. And I'm like, I need to see what other people are thinking.
Yeah. I also lied a little bit because I'll do the politics on Reddit sometimes,
of course.
but I don't go crazy in that. But yeah, a lot of times the comments actually give you more information and you can tell. And I like Reddit. Reddit seems more fair than other social media.
I trust them. That's why I won't post my comedy.
Yeah.
They scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want to know how like a real opinion,
yeah,
post it on Reddit.
Oh yeah, I got usually people like what I'm doing. I've like I said, I've had some success on Reddit, and usually the mean comments get downvoted, but there's some truth in those. So
I got banned this summer from my.
I know. I remember.
Sorry.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
were.
I hate to bring it up.
Yeah, you were having a rough time with that.
It really ruined the rest of my summer.
yeah, I've been there.
Shorties153 says, Sam, I think most of us are familiar with your Let's Dance belly tattoo. I just noticed the one on your forearm. Can you please take us of a tour of some of your others?
Oh, geez. Which one? The one on what's the gun?
I'm assuming the one on your forearm. I don't know.
I got a couple on my.
You have 2 forearms.
I have a fish. It's a burbot, a freshwater lingcod, the dumbest fish in the world. I have a flower for my mom. I have a grenade because I used to have a really bad temper. I have a gun because I wanted to look really tough. I have. These are some of my favorite, except for the cross, which is weird because I'm not a Christian. The Do 30 Minutes, Please is from the Laugh Factory in Chicago, where I got like my first big break. And one of the wait staff came out and held up a sign that said, Do 30 Minutes, Please. A sign that I have framed at my house.
As you should.
Yeah. Did I show this one? This is World's Greatest Dad. My World's Greatest
Dad mug tattooed on your arm.
And then I have on the back of I have the Capitol Theater sign. I don't really want to. All right, here.
Oh. Uh-oh.
All right, here. Look at this. That's kind of funny. So I used to run this comedy show. Let me move my mic. It says, that's Vomity. That's the show I used to run. Every Wednesday, Voyeur, 9 p.m. It was a promotional thing.
You kept that. That's a promotional thing near your crotch.
Yeah, it's not that close to my crotch. Chill out. It's a seagull and an egg with like fish bones because of my seagull egg joke.
Oh.
Getting my knee tattooed really hurt.
I bet.
Yeah, and then there's ones on my calf, but it'd be really hard to show you guys tattoos on my calf.
Yeah, you should try.
No. Just wants me to get hurt.
I think it'd be funny. I laugh when people fall.
Yeah, I know that's your favorite. That's actually Jess's favorite subreddit. Just people getting hurt falling.
Oh, watch people die.
Yeah, watch people die.
Tarp, send your questions and news to tarpreportnewsstories@gmail.com. This one was submitted by Opie.
Oh, nice.
Who you don't remember.
I think I know Opie. I don't know him by their screen name.
Why are you looking at my computer?
Oh, sorry. Dude, move the computer like you're supposed to.
I can't. I have a fucking 10-foot cord.
Okay, never mind. Whatever.
All right, maybe I can. I just feel like it really
What?
messes up the feng shui.
Dude, how come every time you put, it's making such a weird noise when you put things on the table? It's like it's not balanced right or something.
You're not balanced right. What are you talking about?
I'm not. I get that.
Okay, it's not balanced right. How dare you? How dare you?
No, like when you touch the table, it makes like a fuzzy
sound.
Noise. It's never made that fuzzy sound before.
I don't hear a fuzzy.
It's fuzzy to me. It might just be my headphones.
I wonder if you're. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
just move on.
This is a
just do the podcast.
Goddamn mess.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're a mess.
Submitted by Opie. Okay. Story number 2.
You know what? Opie sounds like someone who is surprised by a letter. Oh, P. It's a P. See what I'm saying?
Oh.
Or if they were surprised that they pissed their pants and maybe they didn't know. Oh, P.
Opie.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Opie. I don't know if you've ever thought about that. I'm sure he has.
I doubt it. CBS. When Misty Combs found a baby raccoon drunk on fermented peaches and drowning in a dumpster,
been there.
She knew she had to save it.
I slept in one of those. I always thought it was such a smart idea, but I slept in one of those cardboard recycling bins. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm lucky it didn't get like picked up. Like I'm glad it didn't get picked up and thrown in the recycling truck. No, but in the recycling truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about the raccoon? Oh, because it was a dumpster?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, how did you get to the recycling bin? Sorry.
Yeah, because
Took me
they're
a
right
second.
next to the dumpsters.
Sorry. As a nurse, Combs was well aware of the risk of
Recycling
interacting
bins-
with a wild animal in distress.
Recycling bins are like earth dumpsters. They're for earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
to help the earth.
as opposed to the other
You
dumpsters.
look like you're so tired of my
They're
shit
just like-
already. You're like, stop interrupting me to say dumb shit.
If I could just get one line. One fucking line.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Read that part over because I
Yeah,
didn't
because
hear
you
it.
were fucking talking.
I know.
As a nurse, Combs was.
That fucking matters. You're a
I knew
nurse.
that. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I literally
I love it when
paused.
they say that. They're like, as a nurse. And like, don't get me wrong, like nurses are amazing. They help so many people. But it doesn't, like, anybody can rescue a raccoon in a dumpster.
Wow. Are
As
you
a nurse.
shitting on nurses?
No,
right
I'm
now?
not. I just said I love them and
You
they're
don't
great.
like nurses?
But you don't. No, shut up. That's not what I'm saying. I said
fucked
immediately,
up, bro.
nurses are great. I like nurses a lot more than all those other heroes that were, you know, they're like top of the list of like
At
heroes.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a nurse, Combs was well aware of the risk of interacting with a wild animal in distress. But when she saw the little critter sopping wet, unconscious, and reeking of booze as its mother paced frantically nearby, her caregiving instincts kicked in. I decided, hey,
Oh man,
I'm going to save him.
that freaking mama raccoon is gonna flip out.
You think so?
Maybe
You
because
think
they
she's
don't
going
know.
to have to like give this raccoon like mouth to mouth?
Oh God, no! Don't do that.
This raccoon is unconscious.
Yeah, I
You
don't
think
know.
it's just drunk?
No, I think it's gonna get. I think it's gonna. She's gonna grab the raccoon and try to give it back to the mom, and then the mama raccoon's gonna attack her because it thinks that it's going. Because animals are crazy with
yeah.
their baby. Humans are crazy. Like if you try to pick up somebody's kid and
Yeah, if you try to take someone's drunk
and run
baby.
away. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah,
Been there.
doesn't ever go well.
No.
I decided, hey, I'm going to save him. It smelled like he had drunk. He had been drunk all night. It didn't have that word. It seemed like it had drunk all night. Combs
God,
worked.
you need to wear your fucking glasses. It cracks me up that you just can't see and you just power through.
Today
It's
is
so
really bad. I don't
hilarious.
know why.
Oh my God.
Today is I was like, oh, I have them in that bag right
Yeah.
over there, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they'll work fine over there.
No, it says it
Yeah.
smelled like it had drunk all night. That's what it says.
Cool.
Is
No, you're doing great.
that's what the fucking thing says?
I know you got it. It just
I nailed it.
it's just hard watching you struggle like this when there's an easy solution in your bag over there. You
Well,
put them on. You can see.
I can't read.
People
They're
like
not
people with
reading glasses.
Well, it's something
I
that makes you see better. Why don't you have reading glasses? Why don't you have
Because
something
I
that makes
haven't
you
gone to
see
the doctor
better?
because-
You're so
Is
stop. Just own it. It's okay. This will be a podcast first. Podcast first. Just take accountability for you
what?
for not being able to see.
Yes, I know I can't see. I wear
Wait,
glasses.
you can have something because you can't see this whole time. You can't see.
What is that? What are you talking about?
See, now I know. Now I know I got you. What are you talking about?
You're crazy. Combs worked for the Letcher County Health Department in Whitesburg, Kentucky.
Oh, it's a Kentucky drunk raccoon.
That's where she was on August 14th when
The
people
drunkest
started.
raccoons are in Kentucky.
When people started, you have to be drunk in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I know. I had to stay
Actually,
drunk the entire time.
Yeah, their flag is actually a drunk raccoon in a
It's
dumpster.
just, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Kentucky.
I love you, Kentucky, just in case there's any work for me there.
Yeah. Just in case anybody wants to book me for a show. I was lying.
Looking at you, Louisville.
Yeah, don't worry. I think every
Oh.
place is stupid. So
That's where she was on August 14th when people started to report a raccoon wandering around the parking lot in distress. This is terrible, this poor raccoon.
oh, is this the mama raccoon in distress?
I don't know. She and her colleagues went outside to check it out. We heard noises. It was a little chitter chatter coming from the dumpster, and it was two baby raccoons. This better get fucking gross at some point. Are they just going to save these raccoons?
I don't know what's going to happen. That's why usually I have like an idea of where these are going, but this one not so much. And I'm here for it. I think it's actually a good story. Okay. I like it. I think Opie, you did a good job.
Oh, I forgot it was from Opie. Thank you, Opie. Yeah. Sorry. Jesus. The dumpster belongs to a nearby distillery. See, okay, smart. And was filled with rainwater and bags of fermented peaches left over from infused peach moonshine. Delicious.
Dude,
delicious. Moonshine?
That. Oh, no, moonshine, whatever. I'm fine with all booze. But like there's certain flavored stuff. You know, when I got sober, somehow Brittany or me, I don't remember, one of us had a bottle of Pinnacle whipped cream vodka that was like in the freezer for a long time. And it was always like this, like Brittany felt bad about it. She's like, I hope this doesn't make you want to relapse. And I was like, if I was going to relapse, it wouldn't be on Pinnacle whipped cream vodka. Like, yeah, but like people mix it with anyway. Yeah. This peach infused moonshine, whatever gets you going, you know. But I'm not going to yuck people's yum. But
you just did for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, but just get like get regular moonshine and then mix like some peach flavored shit into it. Like you don't have to get the flavored shit. It's weird.
Combs and her colleagues recognized the funny family. The furry family. Oh, R's and N's look very similar.
They sure do. They sure do, especially for a certain segment of the population that can't fucking see.
What if I did it like this?
Yeah, that's way better, Jess.
I can see from right here.
I just like that you were like, for the funny family. Wait. And then you just immediately defend yourself. You're like, N's and Z's look very much alike.
They're very similar.
You can't see.
Isn't that bad? Don't you feel bad for me?
I think it's hilarious that we have a podcast. We have a podcast of which you reading is a major component. Oh wait, are you going to put on the glasses that don't work?
I'm going to put my glasses on.
Oh my God, this is huge, people. She's putting on her glasses.
Now I
can't. She looks like such a dork. Look at a dork. Glasses.
Nerd alert.
Hey, Jess, what's the square root of... I don't know number. It's just reading your thing. Is it better now? Can you read better?
No, I can't see. Now I've got to go like this.
There's multiple storylines playing out here. One is Jess has not gone to the eye doctor in a while. The glasses she has is not. Okay, whatever. We got this.
Okay, where was I? All right.
Fuzzy or funny, depending on.
Furry.
Fuzzy, funny, furry. Oh my God.
Combs and her colleagues recognized the furry
fuzzy,
family.
Funny, furry family. They could be all three.
They'd seen the mama raccoon and her two babies around the building before, usually in the evening. They figured the animals must have crawled into the bin to feast on the boozy fruits, only to be trapped when the rain started. Oh, I forgot that it's like drowned.
Drowned. It's
right.
Not drowned is not how you say that. You know what I like? Well, it's also kind of sad. Is there's probably more babies than that. Like I think raccoons usually have like 5 or 6 babies.
Yeah.
So she's down to 2.
There was,
dude. One time, oh my God, check this out.
2.
I know it's sad. One time, I was sitting at this pond and I was really high, and I was watching this like duck and her babies, right? And a bald eagle came and picked up one of the ducklings and flew off. And like the duck, and there was like 6 babies, right?
Yeah.
And the bald eagle came and grabbed a duckling and then flew off. And then it came back and grabbed another duckling.
Oh my gosh.
And flew off. And then one by one, it grabbed all the ducklings. And like I was way too high. I was like crying.
Wow, you didn't go over and save them?
Like stop the eagle from eating the ducks?
Yeah.
Just intervene in nature?
Fuck yeah.
Just be like, hey, knock it off, eagle.
I would have gone over there and be like, oh, run away, mamas. What are you still sitting here?
Well,
You're
they couldn't.
Literally
there was
a sitting duck.
The pond was there was no cover. They couldn't get away. Yeah.
You could have gone over there and
No, I
scooped him
couldn't.
up.
That's ridiculous to try to stop.
So you don't have any guilt about this at all?
No, God, no.
I feel like you should.
No, because you know what? There's baby eagles that needed to eat. Okay.
That's messed
What's
up.
more important, a baby eagle or a baby duck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Neither.
Neither.
Fuck them both. There was a shovel there, and I went ahead and got the first baby raccoon onto the shovel and sort of like tossed it out gently to its mother, Combs said. It ran over and joined its mom. But the second baby was underwater and harder to reach. I leaned over into the dumpster and I grabbed the raccoon by the tail, Combs said. It was not responsive. It was not breathing. It was soaking wet and was full of water. It also, she said, smelled awful.
Yeah.
It smelled like it had been drunk all night, like it was at the bar. Combs is trained to administer.
If I was at a bar and they were serving a baby raccoon, I was like, I need to get out of here. This is not
Say, man, I go like
my kind of spot. What would you dap up the raccoon?
heck yeah, they have little hands. They're so cute. Combs is trained to administer CPR to people, not raccoons.
You're going to squish it.
Nevertheless, she sprung into action and started administering
full
chest
pressure
compressions.
CPR. You're just like,
and shit.
I broke every bone
Too
in this
far,
little
too
raccoon
far.
body.
With each compression, she says, the raccoon spit up more water. It started coming to, which was a miracle. I thought because we thought it was dead. Colin Fritz, owner of the distillery, says he was off-site when a worker called him to say there was a drunk raccoon in the dumpster and a lady was giving it CPR. I thought it was a joke, he said. Oh, God, if that guy dies, we're hurting.
I gotta.
What?
What is in the action movies when like the cop has been doing it? He's like,
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit. That distillery owner is just like, just like worn out from making shitty peach vodka all night, and he's like,
He said, oh, God, if this guy dies, we're hurting.
Yeah.
What do you mean if the raccoon dies? It's not your fault. He said he was grateful to Combs and her colleagues for
Alcoholism is a
rescuing
disease, so
Yeah, it's not that
I don't blame
raccoon's
the
fault.
raccoon. So
The little guy was taken to the veterinarian who confirmed Combs' suspicion that it was drunk and administered it fluids to recover from his big
dude,
night.
you know they figured out he's drunk. They did like a field sobriety test.
And like, walk this line,
walk this line.
follow the light.
Yeah, and they were like, do the ABCs backwards, and the raccoon's like, that's not
All
fair.
right, I'm wasted.
That's not fair, dude.
So God will know him forward.
There's this TikTok I really like, and they tell him that the guy who got the DUI is you're twice the legal limit, and he goes, twice a legal minute?
Damn it.
I think about that all the time.
It says, I guess he may have had a little hangover. Hopefully he learned his lesson.
Probably not.
Oh, yes.
He
So
crashed
that was it.
crashed his little raccoon car.
Yeah, got a little
Like Stuart
DUI.
Little. That'd be a funny Stuart Little remake.
Like a raccoon.
It's like a drunk baby raccoon.
Like a raccoon. Wasn't there like a drunk... There's a drunk raccoon in... What's the veterinarian? Doolittle.
Oh, there's a drunk raccoon in that.
Yeah.
No.
What's it called?
Was it in Norm Macdonald voice one of those animals?
I think so.
Yeah, pay off gambling debts. Which is why Norm Macdonald would do movies.
Really?
It's rad. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, news article number 2. This was submitted by the
Good
man,
one, Opie, by the way. Thank you, Opie. That was rad.
the man, the myth, the legend, Robbie McCluskey.
Oh, Robbie. All right, Robbie.
AP News,
Ooh, that's a solid source.
Billings, Montana.
Ooh.
A cloud of smoke from 2 pounds of methamphetamines seized by the FBI and incinerated inside a Montana animal shelter sent its workers to the hospital, city officials in Billings said.
They burnt 2 pounds of meth in an incinerator at an animal hospital.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better way.
I wonder if there's no other incinerator. Like,
Still, God. Oh, I could tell you something really wild. I
Of
talk
course.
about, I used to work, this isn't actually about meth. This is about incineration. I used to work at this K Diamond K Guest Ranch in the off season from the Forest Service, right? And I was doing timber work primarily. And it was strange and weird for lots of reasons. But one of the things is they had a vet clinic at the ranch, right? And so my job was to pile wood and make these big piles. And they would bring animals that had passed away to burn on the piles of wood.
Oh, God.
And I would do that. So I would help them. And it was really, I don't know, it's kind of beautiful in a way because like I know it has to happen and we were respectful towards the animals and stuff
I mean,
like
if they're
that.
dead already.
Yeah. But it was just like, oh, this is like, it's like, oh, this is like a golden retriever. Like this is like somebody's like pet. And it was just weird to see it. Like, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. It was strange, but it was like respectful
cry.
too. It was heavy, but I was also very drunk. So that made it easier.
Yeah. Yeah. But it always does.
Like, is that a golden retriever?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The smoke started to fill the building during a drug burn on Wednesday, apparently because of negative pressure that sucked it back inside.
Oh my God.
A fan was supposed to be on hand in such situations to reverse the pressure so smoke would flow out of the building. But they said it wasn't readily available.
And for the record, if you're not familiar with 2 pounds is a shitload of meth. That is a lot of methamphetamine.
So can you get this? Yeah, never mind. I was going to say, do you get high off of the fumes of methamphetamine?
Yes.
Like,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Right.
And what's funny
you just have
is
to
that
smell
like
it, right?
if you're, you know, like when you hit the pickle or the bubble or whatever you call it, we used to call it the pickle or the glass dick. And when you smoke that, literally every little bit of smoke is essentially going into you, right? Now, if you were burning, like if you were in your house and you burned like an ounce of meth in the corner and all that smoke, you might feel it, I would imagine, because it's so much, you know, because you're talking like meth. A lot of times I was getting like teeners, like 1/10 of a gram. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a very, it doesn't take a lot to get you going. You know what I mean? Especially if it's good. So think about that. Like we're talking a teener, right? That you're taking all that smoke in and like you're getting high versus 2 pounds. So like that's enough to like fuck you up and fuck up anybody in that house. Like especially if you don't have ventilation. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the fan wasn't available.
Yeah.
We still had to do it. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
Yeah, we're all here. It's already, the meth is already in the oven.
The incinerator is used primarily to burn carcasses of animals euthanized or collected by the City Animals Control Division. But every couple of months, local law enforcement or FBI agents use it to burn seized narcotics. Huh.
Yeah, usually they got the fan. This time we didn't have the fan. Man, that's crazy.
14 workers were evacuated and went to the hospital.
I want to hear if they had the effects, because I would imagine, see, I got into methamphetamine through cocaine. Okay, that's how I was introduced. It's the same way that your friend hooks you up with one of their friends. You know what I mean? Like you're with, like if your friend Josh like dates a new girl or whatever, not your Josh, dates somebody new, and then that girl is like, oh, I have this friend Carol, and it's like she's kind of weird.
Okay,
Carol. Like, I don't want to be the dude without a girlfriend at the party.
Right.
And so like all of a sudden you're like with Carol.
Ugh.
That's how it
That's
works.
how
That's how I got into
meth. Just call it Carol.
Yeah.
Let's see. The shelter's 75 dogs and cats were relocated and put into foster homes. The shelter shares space with Billings Animal Control Division. When smoke started filling parts of the building, shelter staff assumed it was from a burning carcass.
That's wild.
Because they said they've never known about the drug burns.
Oh my God.
And employees said they had very intense headaches and a sore throat. and others had dizziness, sweating, and coughing.
Now, this is, I wonder, because it's got to be different than the way we would actually smoke meth. Like, it's probably burning differently. There's probably plastic and shit that it's wrapped in.
That's why they're...
Or something.
I don't know.
And also, if you weren't used to doing it, oh my God. You know what's crazy, though, is that this is legit giving me, like, the biggest cravings for methamphetamine because I'm thinking about it, smoking it. And, like,
should we move on?
No, it's not like that. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to smoke meth, but, like, it's still
I don't think
really
you're going to smoke meth, but...
No, I'm fine. Yeah. It is making my mouth water, though.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I miss it. I was really good at it. I loved it. Yeah, it was fun. Until it wasn't. See, that's the thing is I got to remember the end part.
Yeah, remember you were talking about that? Remember that recycling bin you used to live in?
You know
what?
Whatever? I didn't live in it. I slept one night in a cardboard recycling bin, and it was actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The workers found out it was meth smoke through a call from a city official when they were
they started
hospital.
taking apart like all their veterinary stuff. Yeah, and then they were hugging each other and like, no, that's cocaine.
Why were they like checking the windows?
Yeah.
Most of the staff spent several hours in an oxygen tank or an oxygen chamber for treatment. Symptoms have lingered for some workers. They were closely monitoring 4 litters of kittens that got heavily exposed because they were in a close room with the smoke. The FBI routinely uses outside facilities to conduct controlled drug evidence burns. She referred further questions to Billings.
I like the thing about the drunk raccoon at the animal shelter, and he was like, "You guys need to get your shit together. You got to lay off the hard stuff. Come drink some peach vodka with me."
It's peach moonshine.
Peach moonshine.
Yeah. All right.
Good story.
Great story.
I like it.
Story. Thanks, Rob.
I just like too that they were like, we're used to them burning. You shouldn't smell. If you're cremating animals at your vet clinic, you shouldn't have to smell the cremation. And also, I'm just going to say this, like I've stayed in a hotel one time in Billings. Billings is kind of a rough spot in Montana. You know, it's the biggest city in Montana. Do you know that Billings is?
Yeah.
At least that's what I heard. And it's like a lot of gas and oil and stuff there.
At least that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Story number 3 is submitted by Meredith.
Oh, Meredith the homie. Man, these are all submissions.
I know, it's
this
so
is
cool.
rad. You guys are doing so good. Make sure you submit your stories to
www.tarpandboardstories.com.
No. Do we have a website?
No.
I have a thing on my website. I have a thing on my website for the Tarp report.
Yeah.
You know that? So
Yeah.
it's that same picture of us in Winco.
I love that picture.
I know, I do too.
Okay. September 16th, 2025. A doctor who left a patient midway through an operation. Have you heard about this?
No. Wait, what? Sorry, I wasn't listening to you. I was thinking about Winco.
A doctor who left a patient midway through an operation to have sex with a nurse.
Yeah, dude. Get it, dude.
Is at very low risk of repeating his serious misconduct.
What do you mean he's at low risk of
It's
repeating
very
his
low
conduct? Is that
risk.
what they say? Is that why they leave? Well, they do need surgeons. God, he's probably a great surgeon.
He literally, yeah. Okay.
It's probably good that he's not having sex with a nurse while doing surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Married
that's crazy.
father of 3.
Oh, come on, man.
I bet that wasn't his wife.
Yeah. Dude, that's so funny. I can't even imagine.
Dr. Sahal and Jom and the unnamed nurse were caught in a compromising position by a shocked colleague who walked in on the pair at the hospital in Greater Manchester.
Wait, Manchester, England? Are they in Manchester? Like
no,
Manchester
I'm not
United?
sure.
There's a Manchester, Tennessee. Actually,
it is. Yeah, BBC. BBC News.
Okay. I did comedy in Manchester, Tennessee, I think.
The consultant anesthesiologist 44 had asked a colleague to monitor the male patient who was under general anesthesia so that he could go to the bathroom. Instead, the doctor, who was gone for 8 minutes, went to another operating theater.
Wait, general anesthesia is when you're all the way wiped out. Like general. Yeah. Okay.
Who was gone for 8 minutes, went to another operating theater where sexual activity took place with the nurse on September 16th.
They did it in another operating room.
They went to another operating room and got it on for 8 minutes.
That's wild. Nurses, I don't know. Like that stuff is kind of like I get like
I
the
saw this on an
fetishization.
episode of Grey's Anatomy. I'm sure.
Yeah. Like I get like the nurse's outfit, like fetishization kind of stuff. Like I get
You
it.
love a good scrub or
I do like uniforms. I do think they're hot. I think coveralls on women are very hot because it's like everything's covered, but just by one thing.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like
Because it covers all.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
the one.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it right now. It's pretty hot.
Just don't. Yeah. It's gross.
This podcast can be very titillating sometimes.
I am jonesing for some fucking meth. And a woman in overalls.
Dude, there's been a lot. Oh my god, you're right. I do lean back and I lean back. I broke a chair and I rub my eyes.
You rub your eyes and you lean back.
Dude. So it is funny. This has been an episode of Cravings. I want to fuck nurses. I want to smoke meth, and I want to save raccoons out of dumpsters.
And give them mouth to mouth.
Yeah, but I do not crave peach moonshine. That sounds nasty.
Yeah. Peach. I don't like peach anyway.
I like peaches, dude. Oh my god, a good juicy peach.
Ooh,
Let's go.
gross. No, thank you.
I am craving now.
I don't
juicy
like
peach.
that. I don't like the first bite. Okay.
Why?
I don't like the
fuzzy
skin. Yeah.
It's fuzzy.
Yeah. It's not because it's fuzzy. It's because it doesn't.
Do you like the second bite?
No.
You need to fucking live.
A medical practitioner tribune service hearing was told another nurse at the hospital described seeing the woman who was called Nurse C throughout proceedings with her trousers around her knee area with her underwear on display, and that Dr. Anjum was tying up the cord of his trousers.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Maybe she was helping him with a medical thing. Well, that wouldn't mean that she would need to be in her underwear.
Yeah.
Maybe they were helping each other.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's something wrong with my vagina. Oh, that's weird. There's something wrong with my penis. Maybe some friction would help. I don't know why I made it so
it's gross. The doctor was absent from the operating room for 8 minutes, and the patient came to no harm.
Dude, okay, so that's also funny because it seems like when she caught him, they were done.
Right, that's quick.
8 minutes.
Quick.
But also, like, when you're at work,
and
there was probably like some tension. They probably had it, like, obviously they've done this before. You know what I mean?
There was tension.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was obviously tension between the two of them.
Maybe they almost lost the patient and they were just like, okay. In their defense.
Yeah.
It is a stressful job.
It is very stressful.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a nurse and doctor.
I get it.
Let's see. The incident was reported to management, and the doctor was dismissed in February 2024. Last week, he told the MPTS disciplinary tribune he wanted to resume his career in the UK.
How long? I think you got to be, you got to get in trouble, but also, like, yeah, because it was mid-surgery. That's really bad.
Yeah. The doctor promised there would never be a repeat of a one-off error of judgment. I'll never do it again.
It's probably, that might have been the first time he did it mid-surgery, but he's definitely, and also it's just kind of jacked up to like, if you have power, it's like that power work thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you shouldn't fuck your employees. Like it's pretty obvious. Like, and I know there's like it gets kind of gray sometimes, and like you can develop feelings with people over time.
They spend a lot of time together.
I know, but you know what I'm saying though? It's like, and obviously
he's
work,
married. He's also fucking married. Like we're like judging, or like you know, it's we totally get it.
Yeah.
But he's fucking married.
He's married.
He said he won't do it again.
Yeah.
Giving evidence, he said it was quite shameful to say the least. I only have myself to blame.
The way I've reacted to this, if this is the first time somebody's listened to the podcast, they think I'm probably definitely cheating on Brittany.
Yeah, or
I'm like, oh yeah,
pro.
You know, you develop feelings over time.
It's not his fault.
Yeah.
I let my colleagues down who gave me a lot of respect. On Monday,
she really respected you. The girl that you were having sex with. Yeah.
On Monday, the tribunal determined that the doctor had put his own interests before those of the patient and his colleagues. And the incident involving Nurse
Such
C
a stupid way to say it.
had the potential to distract the doctor, and he may have not have been able to give his full attention to the patient's care. Let's see. Rebecca Miller said his actions, while they did not harm the patient's safety, were significant enough to amount to misconduct, and that was serious.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's see.
There's the pretty clear case of misconduct.
Yeah.
You know, even if he was like mid-surgery and like he went and like jacked off or something. You know,
that would have been fine.
No, you can't do that either. Yeah. You can't yeah.
Yeah. What if he went to go and take an 8-minute dump?
That's fine, because if you got to poop, you got to poop, but it shouldn't take 8 minutes. Yeah. And then you got to make sure you wash your hands really good. Yeah. No half-assed.
Would understand the high level of scrutiny he's been subjected to. The tribunal was satisfied that this public finding of serious misconduct was sufficient to maintain public confidence in the profession and proper professional standards, and that there was not a necessity to make a finding of impaired fitness to practice for that purpose.
Okay.
No sanction will be imposed on the doctor, and the hearing will reconvene in Manchester to decide whether to issue a warning to the doctor.
So he's either the worst that's going to happen to him is a warning.
Right. So he fucking got lucky.
Dude, this must be a great doctor.
Yeah.
He must be a great. This is who I want doing my surgery. If he's that good that you're just like, oh yeah, you stopped mid-surgery and like banged one of your nurses and then went back.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, we might give you a warning.
We might.
Like that's crazy.
We gotta really think about it, but we might.
This dude's probably saved so many people's lives.
He's an anesthesiologist.
Oh wait, he's an anesthesiologist?
Yeah.
Oh. This dude's so good at knocking people out.
All right. He admitted that his actions had the potential to put the patient at risk. Dun, dun, dun.
Dum, dum, dum.
Thanks, Rob. That one was Robbie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that was Meredith.
That was Meredith. Thank you, Meredith.
Great job, Meredith.
That was awesome.
That was a good story.
Thank you, guys. Those were great.
Yeah.
And Zach didn't have to do anything.
No.
So what the fuck did Zach do?
He organized it.
I guess.
Yeah. He does a lot. Don't piss off Zach because he's going to do stories for next week.
Kidding.
I got back from Alaska. Dun, 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 dun. I always get whenever I think about Alaska, I think about the song for the beef. Do you remember the beef commercials?
Got beef?
Yeah, it's beef. It's what's for dinner. Do you remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 I don't
remember that part.
Bum, 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 Zach, if you're bored, play that song for just a second so people know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
that's grand.
I thought you meant you singing that. Like, Zach, if you're bored, you can listen to me just singing that.
Yeah. I looked it up the other day because I made an Instagram story and I had to look up the beef commercial and what it's called.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of it, but if you look up beef commercial anyway, Alaska was really, really good.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best tours I've ever had. both in like quality of the shows and also just like activities. I started out in Juneau. I stayed with this wonderful dude named Joey. Met this guy Zach who was putting the show together. Both of my openers at that show were fantastic. I was really surprised because you never know when I'm on the road. Honestly, like sometimes, man, they put people up and it's like, whoa, like who's this guy? And you can tell it's just some tryhard.
He's so good.
Yeah. No, a lot of times it's just like tryhard edgelord weirdos that just like with the club or whatever, and they just get an off night feature spot. It was great. I got to go out on a boat in Juneau and pull up crab pots, and it was so stormy that we almost turned back. We were in a 15-foot open skiff, and the waves were huge.
Jesus.
And like on our way out, and with Joey, and he was like, maybe we should turn around. And I was like, I didn't know. I was like, dude, it's your call. But anyway, it was so bumpy. And he was like, use this butt pad. And I was like, I probably won't need a butt pad, but I'll use it, right? And I cannot imagine what would have happened if I hadn't have used that butt pad, because my butt hurt so bad for like 2 days.
Oh, that's why you were saying your butt hurt.
Yeah, and it still hurts like a little bit. Like I could still feel it a little bit. Is it my butt still hurts? We pulled up this crab pot. The second one had nothing in it, which was weird. But the first one we pulled up had 4 Dungeness crabs, and one of them was the biggest goddamn Dungeness. I grew up crabbing with my dad. Like he'd always grab a couple crab pots and then we'd go out fishing. It was the biggest goddamn Dungeness crab I have ever seen. Like it was wild and was super dope. Anyway, we also took a video of me going out there saying that I wanted to go fight a whale. Did you see this video on my social media? Okay. Anyway, and that turned out going viral, which is wild. It's coming up on 320,000 views, which is crazy because I haven't had anything pop off like that on my Instagram in a while. Flew to Cordova, which is a town of 2,000 people. In the summer, there's like 4,000 people there. Super tiny. The airport is the size of your house. Like it's very.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that you have a regular
house.
sized house, but that's a very small airport. Yeah, just your house is just regular size. Nobody's saying it's not. Everything's not about you or like against you. Like you're not fighting a battle. And just be glad you got to take your glasses off because you don't have to read anymore.
You're fighting a battle.
That show was super fun with this girl Sarah who cracked me up. She shows up at the airport and she was like, "I'll be driving a black car. It's very loud." Like, and it has like, and it was like some kind of like Nissan like Xterra kind of looking thing. And no, like the muffler wasn't connected, so it was like, oh my God. And dude, all the cars. So like Cordova and Juneau are both. The only way to get there is to take a ferry to get cars there, and it's expensive, right? Yeah. Everything's more expensive there, and so a lot of the cars are just like any other place they wouldn't be on the road anymore. But in Cordova, it's just like a lot of zip ties. And then the next day I went to Anchorage. I went to Coots, Chilkoot Charlie's, which is a legendary venue in Alaska. It's probably the most famous comedy venue in Alaska. Coots, Chilkoot Charlie's is a collection of like, I think there's 8 bars. 6 of them were open at the time on our night on Saturday. One bar got rescued from another place in Anchorage, and it collapsed during the earthquake in '64, and they kept the bar at that angle. Ooh. And what they do there is there are underwear stapled to the ceiling. Okay. And including Dakota Fanning's underwear are there. Yeah. Why is this
wonderful?
Weird? Yeah. I think
when I think of Dakota Fanning, I think of a child. So I'm just
yeah. This was after she grew up. Yeah. This isn't like yeah. It's all, and it's crazy because what you do at the bar is if you want to put your underwear on the ceiling, you have to stand in this spot and like you take everything off that you want to, and then you staple it, and then you're allowed to put your shirt or your pants back on. And there's dude underwear there too.
Yeah.
And I think people get a real kick out of seeing nudity
Of course, who
there at the
doesn't?
bar. So it's Alaska, so it's like, hey, we're
Go for
Alaska,
it.
man. We're wild. And the thing that like I thought it was cute and fun, and it's all like people want to do it. Who gives a shit? The thing that kind of grossed me out though is that there's like a lot of just like dudes' underwear up there, and like having been a dude for a long time, and also I imagine some of these guys have been working on boats and shit.
Yeah, some foul underwear up there.
Really gnarly stuff. And the other thing that bugged me is like when I'm in there, I'm so tall that like
God.
it's like touching me, Jeff. Anyway, I flew home and immediately started working on going up there again, which I think I'm going to do in June.
Great.
Yeah, I built a lot of connections up there, and yeah, it was dope.
That's awesome. Looked like a good time.
It was.
Sweet. I did the Now and Later show, which is a little drug show.
Yeah. Which, for the record, which cracks me up because it used to be there's 3 weed shows.
Yeah.
There's the dope show, there's the gateway show, and now there's Now and Later.
I don't think the Gateway show exists anymore, does it?
No, it does.
Where?
Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist here.
No.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know I can't remember I know the drama between the
It's so crazy that somebody's like, okay, we're gonna do a comedy. Like somebody had that idea where like we're gonna do a show and the comedians will do a set and then they'll get high and they'll do another set, which is a good idea for a show. It's funny.
Yeah.
You know. And then people started stealing it from each other, which is also funny. But at this point, I don't consider this show to be stolen.
Right.
Because once something has been stolen, like an idea has been stolen 5 times or whatever, then it's like.
Well, sometimes just like, I don't think that's what happened. I was about to say that sometimes it just happens. Like I know that I like did a Family Feud style comedy show.
Yeah.
And then I also saw that like, I think it was Amani was doing like that they had one in Portland.
Yeah.
And then I felt like an asshole because I was like, I'm like, oh fuck.
But
like,
you didn't even know.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So like it could have been where like, I don't think that's what happened with these dope shows. But
but also I gotta say, and I love Amani, but it's like the thing too is that also like Family Feud came up with Family. Like you guys,
exactly. Like,
you're not ripping off Amani. You're both just ripping off Family Feud, and it's okay to rip off Family Feud.
Right.
Like they don't like it's not at this point. Right. Family Feud is ripping off Family Feud.
Yeah, it was a fun show though.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. We did like 8 minutes and then like 15 for the second
the Stone
part.
set. Oh wow! So your Stone set was like a lot longer.
But it's fun because Luke was on like the God mic, and so we were just like, if I was like struggling or whatever, I'm like, oh, help me, Luke, and then he would just like ask,
that's fun.
Like ask a question or like help, just kind of like move it along a little bit. And I love a good God mic. I think it's so much fun. Like, just like shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Like, just trying to like come up with on the spot, like being funny.
I always liked God mics at open mics when they could introduce like the next. That makes it go so much faster than somebody else getting up and down off the stage. And I don't
Nate
think it
won't
hurts
let
the
us
flow
do
of the
that
show
anymore.
Why?
Because I think he wants the show to be longer.
That's crazy.
It's because 2.5 hours isn't long enough.
No. Whenever I watch an open mic, I'm like, man, I wish this was longer.
Yeah, I wish there was more. That's
so funny.
Yeah, so it's a good time. I was really excited about it.
Right on.
It was fun.
Going to New York tomorrow.
Nice.
This is the thing that I was going to tell you before the podcast, but I'm doing DopeyCon, and part of DopeyCon is I'm going to be on a panel with Hank Azaria.
Ooh.
Which is nice. And I'm excited to meet Hank.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Tell him about obscure parts that my wife is obsessed with in movies. So
nice.
yeah.
Can I Be honest.
What?
Don't know who that is.
Really? You don't know who Hank Azaria is? That's crazy.
I'm sure if I saw like a picture, I would
You
know
would.
who
Well,
it was.
he's most famous for The Simpsons. So he is the voice of a lot of characters on The Simpsons. Like pretty much everybody who's not like there's the main characters, and then he's always like Chief Wiggum. He's like comic book guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's his main claim to fame. But he's also been in a shit like he was in The Birdcage. You ever see The Birdcage? You should. You would love that. That's a movie that you would love.
I know.
Yeah, because it's full of catty people who also can't see. They would never wear glasses. Yeah. So I'm trying to sell tickets in New York, and it's hard. I made like a Instagram thing yesterday that got some traction. I feel good about that. I think it'll be more than half full. It's only a 50-seat venue, but it's just so hard to get people to come to stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and you also don't know like what the foot traffic.
I don't. Yeah, and I don't. It's probably. You know what's funny is it's probably going to sell out, and I'm being a giant baby. But yeah, I'm doing that. It's just hard. And then DopeyCon on Saturday. And if you've never listened to the Dopey podcast, I would suggest my episode. Of course you can. Yeah, Dopey podcast. David, who runs the Dopey podcast, had a podcast with his friend. I know I've probably talked about this before, but his friend overdosed, but they kept the podcast going. And it's about like the dark side of like addiction and like telling like war stories and shit. And I told some pretty heinous, like I was probably more honest on that podcast than I've ever been in any other interview.
Yeah.
Talked about stealing that guy's car. You know this story. Mm-hmm. If anybody's unfamiliar, one of the things that happened is when I was getting high, I stole a car from a pretty scary dude. And then the scary dude caught me. I got tied to a chair. I don't remember it that well, but I got tortured and had a gun in my mouth, this whole nine. And I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. It kind of like, there's been like 4 or 5 things that have happened, like just events that kind of changed the trajectory of my life. So like in probably a bad way. And that was one of them. And that was one of them. That and like sleeping with dude's wife and getting the gun pulled on me and getting run out of town, which was after this, like almost freezing to death. That was one of them. Getting fired from the Forest Service. Like there's all this shit in the last like 2 years of my using that was just like, there's just no, there are things that happen where you can't be like, oh, that was weird. Like it's not weird.
Yeah.
It's like your life is falling apart, you know? And it's on the flip side, which is funny because there's these 2 sides to the coin. So like it's like you get robbed, you almost freeze to death, you lose your job, you get a gun in your mouth, like all this shit. And then June 10th, 2008, it's like I get sober. And then once I'm actively working recovery, you see like the opposite side of the coin. So all of a sudden it's like you have a moment in a meeting where you feel like okay for the first time. You get a job. You fall in love with a girl. You know? Like that's what's beautiful about it. And like you got to do the work, but it does happen. Like it does happen because like there's no feeling in the world than that feeling when you know that things cannot get any worse and they're never, and like I was so devoid of hope at that time that like I forgot that hope exists. It's not like I wasn't hopeless. It was more than hopeless.
Yeah.
It was like not only are things never going to get better, but I don't exist in a world in which things can get better. You see what I'm saying? Like hope's not even in the arena,
right?
You know? And then on the flip side, I couldn't have been any more wrong. And what was dope is on that podcast, like even though I didn't really know David, it's like his personality and also like the way he talks about recovery, you know? Because sometimes there's this thing that happens in recovery and it bothers me a little bit is sometimes people like, they want to like, not like brag. I don't even know how to talk about this.
No, they want to brag.
It shouldn't. Sobriety and recovery shouldn't ever be like a contest. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a thing where like you look at somebody else's recovery and you go, oh man, like doing better than that. You know, like you shouldn't have to compare your recovery to other people's to feel more like whole. You know, you should be happy for anyone who's making healthier choices. And like I practice like abstinence, and I think there is a scientific and a clinical reason why abstinence-based recovery works well for like a large segment of the population. It does. But there's also a lot of alternatives that work great for lots of other people. And it doesn't have anything to do. What my opinion on it doesn't really matter, you know? And that's one of the things I like about Dopey is like, it is something where it celebrates, like you can celebrate abstinence-based recovery without shitting on other kinds of recovery, you know? Yeah, that's why I'm able to put up with you.
Well, exactly. You're welcome.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Excited about New York, though. It's fun. I'll have a little bit more time than I had before. I'll get in tomorrow, and then I will. You don't want to talk about that?
No, I don't want him to hear me talking.
Scribbled it out?
I don't want him to hear me talking.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I take the train to Boston on Sunday, and I'm doing. I'm back at Sweet and Sour in Kingston, Massachusetts.
Nice.
Didn't get a hotel Sunday night because my flight leaves at like 6 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like, and I'm not going to get to the airport until like, I wouldn't be able to get to, I'm not going to be in Boston until like midnight. So
yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think it'll go great. New York will be fine.
I bought my son his homecoming suit. KMG Superstars. Yeah. We matched it to his girlfriend's dress. Nice. He's got homecoming on Saturday. I'm going to be
first
gone.
One?
Yeah. He's a freshman.
Oh.
But like, yeah, he's got that girlfriend. They're doing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know Abigail. Josh actually took her and one of her friends to go dress shopping, and they found something that was really cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, I can't write a joke to save my life.
You know, I went and had lunch with Rutledge yesterday, and we talked about doing like a writing group.
Do you think I just need to have lunch with Rutledge?
No, I think that it would be, I need to work on my writing too. And I'm kind of ready to take like, the thing about writing with somebody else is I think that it would hold me accountable.
Right.
And like maybe we can meet up. What I'm saying is that maybe we can meet up and write. That'd be fun. So.
Yeah. I need it.
Yeah. But you'll be all right. That's part of the deal. Yeah.
I think it's just, there's a lot going on.
All right. Let's do some jokes. Get out of here. These are kind of dirty, by the way.
Jokes,
I don't know what happened. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Nurses.
No, this is before we talked about nurses. I was just being a dirty boy.
Joke number 1. I wish I could fuck standing up. Not because it's sexy, but because I know every time we do it on the bed, we're avoiding the warranty.
We're breaking the bed because me and Brittany are big.
Right.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty good.
Joke number 2. I thought about wearing those GIMP suits, but I'm worried that I'll fart. It'll get stuck, and then I'll have to work it with my hands out of the neck hole, like the bubbles in a cheap window tint.
That's actually a joke I'm going to start doing on stage. Did you get it? Like I fart in a GIMP suit, and then I got to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Those cheap window tints?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I do.
It's going to hit. That'll be a good joke.
Joke number 3. I recently did comedy in Alaska, which is by far the biggest state in the country. It made the Honda Civic they picked me up in and seem even smaller.
Yeah. I'm doing comedy in Alaska, the biggest state in the country, and then they send somebody to pick me up at the hotel, and it's a fucking Honda Civic. You know what's funny? I talked to the booker guy yesterday, and he was like, yeah, Heidi said you barely fit in your car. And I was like, yeah, I barely fit in the car. It was really funny. I have no idea why they did that.
Joke number 4. My name is technically Samuel, but I go by Sam. There's lots of people that are named Samuel that go by Sam. It's kind of weird that none of us go by Mule.
You ever think about that?
Yeah.
I could go by Mule.
You could. That'd be a cool nickname.
Yeah, the Mule. Maybe not.
You could start it. You could start that now.
All right.
It's never too late.
Dude, we went an hour and 4, And
Yeah.
we started late, so you're
That
going to
was-
lose your job.
Yeah.
That was a fun podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Tarp Report. You guys are awesome. Like, comment, subscribe, send us news stories. You're great. That's it. Bye.
If
No,
I want
I don't
I mean,
want,
I want a
like-
lot of pee.
I'm just saying.
I want a heavy, thick stream.
This podcast is going to be puss booger free.
Gross. Oh my God, that's all we're doing? Oh no.